Hello, hello. Paula the makeup lady coming at ya. I washed my hair, so I have it in this. Pretty, pretty. I'm putting primer on. Putting primer on my face because it's very important to use primer before you apply your makeup. Okay, and I'm just going to let that dry a little bit. And I think I am going to apply primer to my lids. It's got a little tint to it. Comes in a little tube like this. And scratched my eye. Crime not to prime. I've got a really late start going here. I've been busy all day. I didn't have to bartend today, but the days I don't bartend, I sure find plenty to do around the house. And I still babysit for my grandson in the morning, so plenty to do. All right. So today I am going to use our Liquid Touch Foundation, and I am going to add a little bit of the concealer for added coverage. All of our foundations, whether it be loose foundation, pressed powder foundation, our cream foundation, I've used that before. Comes in a compact like this. I have another one too. This one's almost empty. Very, very good foundation. Very good coverage. But if you want total 100% coverage, our concealer will cover on its own, and our pressed powder foundation will cover on its own. Awesome, awesome coverage. All right, so shake it up. And I'm just going to use 3 big drops out of the dropper. And then I'm going to add a little bit of my concealer. Now this is the same color as my foundation. This stuff is really thick and it will go a long, long way. Trust me. What a dreary day. Oh my God. I am so sick of rain. And I kind of blot it on. Just got it in my brows. Careful of the brows. I kind of blot it on first. Make sure I get it even everywhere. And then I just go to town. My phone's going wonky. I apologize. I don't know if it's my phone or if it's my internet, to tell you the truth. But as you can see with that concealer, you're going to get awesome, awesome coverage. And our foundation, this Touch Mineral Foundation, it does dry to a powder finish. So it's really lightweight on your face. Now, if you have a problem with acne or severe dry skin, I would suggest using our BB cream. It's a tinted moisturizer for your face. And it's not greasy, and you're going to get light coverage. And then to take away some of the dewiness that you're going to get with our cream foundation or our BB cream, I suggest using a pressed powder or a loose powder. Kind of tap it on there. Take away some of that moist look. Make sure you get up into your hairline. bring it down under your chin. And blend, blend, blend. Take the time to blend it in. It is mineral based. There are real minerals, okay, in our foundation. Okay. All right. Okay, so now I have all that on. So now I'm going to touch up my brows. And I'm going to use our brow palette. That is part of our bundle. You can get brunette. You can get dark, which is dark brunette / black. Or you can get blonde. And it comes with powder. And what I like to do is I like to stick my brow artist brush in the wax and then collect the powders. And I just like to outline my brows, and then I'll come in and I'll fill it in. Oops. And I'm doing this in the mirror. I should be looking in this mirror. Okay. And nothing is permanent until you set your brows. So if they're too thick, wipe some of it away. If they're too thin, you can add more. Okay, like so. So now I dip in and I go over here and I outline first. And it never fails. One brow always looks better than the other, so don't let it bother you. It's just a fact of life. And then just fill it in. And these brushes are really good. Really, really good to use for your brows. They blend nicely. We also have a brow liner. If you prefer a pencil, it's an automatic pencil. And that's got a real narrow tip, but this is part of our bundle. And they last a long time. Okay. So I have my brows on. Good, good stuff. Now, the wax, they suggest using it to set your brows when you're done. But I like to dip it in there so that the powder adheres, so I line them easily. If you put too much wax on your brows, they're going to look shiny. And I don't want my brows to appear shiny. Okay? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off my brush. And I'm going to dip into this pink highlight, and I'm going to kind of clean up underneath the brow. And it's kind of a sticky texture, so it picks up any of that powder that maybe you don't want. And it just kind of helps clean them up a little. See? Like so. Go over here. And I've been using our lash serum on my brows. And they are thicker. I am getting some growth. See, like so. Just kind of cleans them up. And these brushes are so thin. And one side is flat. I prefer the flat end, but a lot of people like the angled. Let's see what that does. Kind of cleans them up a little bit so they look sharper. Okay. All right. Brow palette. It's got a nice little mirror. It's a cool little deal. We have that in our September bundle. It comes with an Epic mascara of your choice and a brush of your choice. We have two different brushes. This one's angled and flat, and then we have another one that's angled and there's a spoolie on the other end for blending or combing out your brows. And you can choose any one of our pencil eyeliners. $68. That is a good deal because our brow palette alone is $39. All right, so I have that done. So now I'm going to go into the eyes. And I represent Younique, and I love all their makeup. I love the company. I love all the women that come together and support each other. But we have a local Walmart here in town, and every once in a while I'll wander down the makeup aisle, okay? And I do a lot of comparison of products. And I found this cute little palette. Maybelline New York Lemonade Craze. I don't know if you've seen this or not. But it's a fun little palette. Now, we don't have a lot of coral colors for pressed shadows. And I kind of like the coral colors. So I thought, be something different. I'll just try this today. Okay, for a simple little look. I love all my pressed powders. I love all my cream shadows. But today I'm just going to try this little thing out. You can buy it at Walmart. I don't know if it's at Walgreens or not, but I know you can buy it at Walmart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a blending brush. Okay. And I'm going to kind of go all over the eye area with this matte color. It's like a nude. It's called Sherbet. Okay. And I'm just going to put it all over my eye as a base. Okay? Now, I'm just tapping into it and I'm losing a lot of... It's not quite as packed as our pressed shadows. So be careful when you tap into it, because you don't want to waste any of it. But it's a cute, fun little everyday. And because I'm using this, I did use my primer. Our shadows are infused with primer already, so you don't have to use the primer with our pressed shadows. But I would suggest using primer with this. Okay, so I have that base color all over the eye. All right, so now I think it'd be fun, and I have a little brush cleaner I got off of Amazon. It's called Color Cleaner, Makeup Brush Cleaner Series 3 Seconds Color Off Quick Wash. It's got this little rough sponge in there, and you can just go back and forth. Okay, it doesn't disinfect or deep clean, but it cleans it good enough so that you can use the same brush for your application. All right. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get into this Berry Ice. It's really, really light pink, and it looks like there's a little shimmer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my brow bone. Okay, I'm not going to go right up underneath my eyebrow, but my brow bone, right above my eye socket. I'm going to go back and forth with that. And that's kind of a matte, nude, real light pink color. And I'm going to go back and forth here. And you'll see I tap into the shadow a lot more than I do our unique shadows because they're not as pigmented and there's not real minerals in them. But it's still fun. Okay? And that's just on the brow bone. Okay? So now I'm going to go in the crease area with this Coral Punch right here. That looks fun. And I'm going to go right in the crease, back and forth. Very lightly tap into it because it's not packed in there really good. You can see that color. It's really light. Okay? You can see it on the brush, but it doesn't really go on the eye very dark. But for the money, it's a good product. If you want just a simple little fresh look. And I'm just going in the crease area back and forth like a windshield wiper. See that? Just kind of like a windshield wiper. Okay? So now I'm going to wipe off my brush again. Alright, and now I'm going to tap into this Ice Pop. It's like a hot pink. Just tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to tap here in the corner. And I'm just going to do, it's really dark on the brush, but it barely comes off on the eye here. It's not like our pressed shadow. And I'm just going in the outer corner. I'm kind of twirling it around. Like so. Okay? So now I'm going to do the other. Just in the outer corner. And you can see it's really bright pink on my brush, but it does not go on that dark. Okay. Outer corner, back and forth, back and forth. There. I have to do more tapping with this, but it's still cute. You'd probably go through this a lot quicker than our pressed shadows because you have to tap into it more. All right. Okay, so far so good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into this Strawberry Lemonade. It's like this little frosty color here. And I'm going to go right in the center of the lid. And be careful pressing into it because it's not compacted really good. But you can see a little shimmer there. See how pretty that is? It reminds me of our color Gentle, actually, but there's like a little more like oranginess to it. And I had to tap in there. You can see it's all loose from me tapping into it. It's not as compact. Just in the center. See how fun that is? Okay. So now I am going to use this Sunny's. It's kind of a pale matte yellow. And I'm going to put that up under my brow. Like so. And this is a look that a teenager could wear to high school. It's pretty neutral. And it's like a really pale light yellow, and I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to kind of bring it down here in the corner area too. Okay. So there's that look. All right, and I did the whole look using this palette that you can get at Walmart. It's Lemon Craze. Kind of fun. There's a little shimmer here if you wanted to pat a little shimmer. You know, if you could do more than one look with this, of course, you could use the taupes and the browns and the corals together. But that's my look. That's all I'm going to do. It's kind of fun, you know, inexpensive. But just to show you, our product goes a long, long way because it is more pigmented than the stuff that you get anywhere else. I'm not saying it's better than the stuff you get at Sephora or Ulta or any place like that, but if you buy the stuff that has synthetic minerals in it, you're not going to get as pigmented product. Okay, so now let's do some contouring, and I'm just going to do my beachfront bronzer. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to use my angled brush I got at the dollar store. It loses a few bristles, but it was only $1, and it's good for contouring and blush. So I'm just going to get into my beachfront bronzer and suck it in. And we have 3 different shades of our bronzer. I'm using the medium. There's one lighter and there's one darker. And make sure when you use bronzer, you get up here and kind of bring it down the side of your face. Kind of like a C right here, okay? And if you have a large forehead or a high forehead, this will make it appear shorter. Just adding a little color. And make sure you draw it into your hairline. Okay? Make sure you get under here, jawline. Add a little shadow under there. And come down here. All right, contouring. This is good for contouring. We have a duet stick, which is good for contouring. It's got concealer on one end, and it's got a darker end. I am going to use this here just a little bit for highlight here. Okay, before I add my blush. And this works pretty good for covering up too. It's called Unique Duet, and it's our contour stick, all-in-one stick. And you can get that on my website. Now to blend that out, I do use a blending bud. And I will slightly dampen it with my setting spray. Okay. And just tap it out. And this is where you would clean up if anything fell down that you didn't want there. Okay, just tap it out in the front. And then you're going to highlight the bridge of your nose here. Just kind of bring it up through the center. Just kind of tap it out. Alright. And if you wanted to, you could add a little more contour up there. I should have did that first, but I forgot. You do it any way you want. I'm just suggesting how you're supposed to do it. You put your makeup on any way you want to. It really doesn't matter. Okay. All right. All done with that. So now I'm going to add a little color to my cheeks. And I'm going to use our pressed blush. And I'm just going to use the same brush. And I'm going to kind of tap it on the front of my cheek here. And kind of draw it up just a little bit. Like so. Just tap, tap, tap. Just on the upper part here. Okay. So now I want to blend everything together, and I'm going to use our iridescent Touch Behold setting powder. And you just use, actually I'm going to use my poofy brush. I got this new purple poofy brush. Walmart. And I'm going to just blend everything together and set. And you can see it has a blurring effect. All right. Just lightly go all over your face. Okay. All right. Like so. And I'm going to add, I love my iridescent. It's my a la mode, Touch a la Mode Powdered Luminizer. It's a highlight. It's the lightest one we have. But I like to use it under my eyes. I kind of like to brighten everything up there. And then I put a little up here, above my brows, on my nose. Okay. Just kind of brightens it up there. Like so. Very lightweight, and it's not really, really, really shiny like some of the highlight that you can get. It just kind of adds to the, I don't know, just adds lightness to my face, and I like using it. I also use it sometimes to kind of tone things down on my lids. Okay, so we use the brow palette for our brows, and now I'm going to use our liner for my eyes. You can choose any color you want. I have the black, there's a brown, there's a teal, I think there's like a wine color, there's a navy blue color, yeah, I think there might be a green color, and there's brown. You can choose any one you want. Okay, and I always start out here and try to just short strokes. And I'm looking in the phone like it's my mirror, so I apologize for my faces. Try not to tug too much at your eye. Just short. Short strokes is all you need. Okay, like so. And I just do my upper lid. Okay. And then I come over here. Get down by your lash line. Just short strokes. And I like the pencil as liner. And I also like our cream shadow. We have a matte black, Magnificent. I like it because it's not shiny. Sometimes the liquid is shiny, and I don't like that. But to each their own. And I do believe that the liquid is waterproof. It's our dip and draw. Okay. So I have that on. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Because I'm going to add my Epic Mascara. And that's going to finish my look. That also comes with our kudos this month. Epic Mascara. Now I have nothing on my lashes. And with just 2 coats, I will show you how they transform. I'm going to try not to get any above. But if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that I do it quite often. Quite often. And this is not the waterproof formula. We do have black waterproof. And then we have brown and black in the original formula. Okay. And like I said, I've been using that lash serum. Which helps strengthen my lashes. hair on there. And it thickens them. My lashes are the longest they have ever been. Okay. And I just put a light coat on the bottom. I don't go too crazy on the lower lashes. Okay, and now I'm going to go in and apply another coat. Our mascara is the greatest. For real. The greatest mascara ever. I always have bad luck when I look in this phone. I better stick to my mirror. I better stick to my mirror. And I do have a little spot. Never fails. And if that happens, all you gotta do is just take a spoolie and just kind of scrape it off. Comes right off. Our angle brush is actually kind of like this. It's angled on one end with a spoolie on another. So you're gonna get your choice of 2 different brushes, okay, with our bundle. And I think that looks pretty good, actually. Looks pretty good. And I don't put liner under the lower lashes. That's just my preference. But sometimes I will add shadow under there, kind of bring a little under there. Like I could have done that with that pink, I suppose. But sometimes if the less you use, the more your lashes show up. See? If I had a dark shadow on, you probably wouldn't see them as good. Show off your lashes, girls. Okay, so now that I'm done with everything, I want to set my makeup with my setting spray. I want to set my brows. I want to set all the powders, the highlight. I want to set everything I have on there so it doesn't melt off. And this stuff comes out as a fine mist, and it is never, ever sticky. Does not dry sticky. And it just kind of helps everything blend and mesh to your face is what it does. All right. And for my lips, I'm just going to do my bonbon. That's all I'm going to do today. This one is chocolate truffle. We have all kinds of flavors and colors to choose from. Good, good stuff. We have all kinds of lip gloss to choose from. We have our tinted Hottie lip plumpers. We have lip liners. Sometimes I use our liners. Like yesterday, what one was I wearing yesterday? Yesterday I used, it's like a maroon, kind of a purpley red color, Pampas. I just put that all over my lips. Put all over my lips with a little lip gloss. Stays on. Stays on really good, and they go a long way. Just use a regular pencil sharpener, sharpen them up. But yeah, all kinds of lip liners, all kinds of eyeliners. We have Splash liquid lipsticks in all different colors. They go on really nice. We have our Opulence lipsticks, our regular lipsticks, all different colors. Go on my website and check out for yourself. I'm kind of showing you what you're going to get in this month's bundle. But there are so many other products. So many other products. And stay tuned because I think tomorrow the 8-palette eyeshadow palette that I got is coming with all 6 new shades of pressed powders. And I'll swatch all those out for you tomorrow in a video. So yeah, check it out. Go to my website, check it out. Anything $100 or over, you will get free shipping, and it usually takes 3 to 5 business days to come to your door. All right, I gotta go do something with this hair before it dries, sticking straight up in the air. So once again, I'm Paula Juleson. You can find me at Paula the Makeup Lady on Facebook, like my page. Request to join my VIP page. I have some flash sales going on there. I'm going to put a bulk order in where you do not have to pay shipping if you want to do it that way, but I do need the money before I place the order. I'm placing the order on the 10th, okay? So you can message me what you want. You can private message me or just comment on this video and I will private message you, okay? So that's it. Have a good hump day. Talk to you later.